Welcome everyone to the Actors Academy. Thank you all for tuning in today. Today we're going to be talking about when is the best time to become an actor. Is it now? Was it 10 years ago? 5 years ago? When is it? The true answer to this is now. Right now in history, it's the best time at all to become an actor. Some people can argue and say, okay, well 50 years ago it was better because you could work and be a part of the studio. What that meant was that you would be in the studio. In that studio, all the projects that studio happened to create, they'd have a company of actors, kind of like a theater project now. They would have a company of actors, and those companies of actors, they would source them out to their projects that they were creating. So let's say, for example, we'll pretend it was Marvel Studio. Well, Marvel Studio, when they're creating their projects, they would use their actors and put them into their projects, and they'd choose which actors they want to put in. But you were working a lot in that time if you could be a part of those companies. But you couldn't, say, for example, be a part of DC's projects. It just wouldn't work. It's kind of how it is now. You know, you're in a Marvel movie, you can't be in a DC movie. But it was like that in the 50s, except you were working a lot more. We don't have that. It'd be kind of cool if we did, actually. I'd like to have that again, but we don't. But what we do have, something that is different and something that is new, why it's better now, is because our percentage of what we can audition for is far bigger than it has been any time in history before. Because before, what we had, let's say 10 years ago, not that far back, 5 years ago, what did we have? What were the things that we could audition for? Two main things, really, if you think about it, that people had on their minds. It was movies and TV shows. It's been one of the most common things that we've had for a long time. And then we had commercials and all those things, but right now let's focus on the TVs and the movies. That's what we had, really. That was the big stuff. Now we have so many more things because we have so many more platforms. We still have basically shows and movies, but now they're not just on the big screen and they're not just on TV shows. Now they're on Amazon. Now they're on Netflix. Now they're on Hulu. Now they're on YouTube. There's so many more originals coming out. YouTube has their own original shows and movies now. Amazon has their own, as you know, Netflix, Hulu. There's this new platform coming out called Quibbly. You know, we'll see how that goes. They're doing kind of short movies, but trying to make them really high quality. Or short shows, I should say, like 10 minutes long. So we'll see how that turns out. What else? I think Snapchat does it a little bit. And also Disney. Disney is coming out with their own streaming service. So there's so many more projects that you can audition for and potentially be a part of. Now, if you have more projects, more things you can audition for and potentially be a part of, the better opportunity and chance you have to book something. If we think about this in simpler terms, if you have only 10 projects, let's say 5 years ago, you could only audition for 10 projects. You may not get those 10 projects. But now if we throw in there, we put Hulu in here, we put Amazon in here, we put Netflix and Disney and YouTube and everything that we have, and there's more, but that's just what I'm saying. We put those in here. Now all of a sudden, you get 100 projects to audition for. You have a much better chance at booking at least one of these if you have 100 auditions compared to just one audition. We can think about this with another example. If you've ever played poker before, well, in poker, if you played 10 hands, you have a good chance that you could lose at those 10 hands. You know, in poker, you get cards, you know, you're playing your cards. You could lose in those 10 hands. But now, if you can play 100 hands, you have a much better chance at least at winning one of those. Now, look, with acting and all this stuff, is it guaranteed? No, it's not guaranteed. You can never be guaranteed that you're going to book. But you can be guaranteed that your percentage, your chance at potentially booking something is much better. Because now you have so many more projects that you can audition for, so many more platforms to potentially be a part of. Now again, does it guarantee you're going to book it? No, there's no guarantee, but you have a better chance. And that's why it's one of the best times in history. And now, here's the other great thing. Say, for example, you're worrying right now, and you're like, oh no, I got to start becoming an actor now. I got to start now or the next year. You don't have to. You can start in the next 5 years, the next 10 years. Because the beautiful thing is these platforms will still be here. There will still be Netflix and Amazon. Most likely, I mean, you know, okay, if they did go away, we'd have something new. Something else would replace them. And that's one of the great things about all this new development and technology and platforms that we have, because it gives us more potential, us more opportunities to audition for things. So for us as actors, it's much better for us because we have so many more roles and possibilities to audition for projects. Now, of course, can we do other things to increase this percentage a little bit? Yeah, we could do other things. You know, if we're better actors, that helps. You know, if we go into 100 auditions, but we suck in all those auditions, it's going to be a lot harder to book. But if you can go into 100 auditions and have 100 great auditions, you have a much better chance at booking. And I have a video coming out talking a little bit more about percentages and things like that. But just know right now, your percentage is much better just by the fact that there are so many more possibility of projects to audition for. Is it guaranteed? No, it's not guaranteed, but you have a much better percentage at booking a project because now is one of the best times in history to become an actor. So I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you all subscribe to the channel so you can be up to date with everything. Give this video a thumbs up if it helps you guys. If you have any comments at all, just leave them down in the description below. It's great. A lot of you who have been on track and watched my videos before, you guys already kind of understand the points that I make. So sometimes people will ask questions and someone else will come and answer it for me, and that's great because it also means people are learning. Also, I'm going to be leaving down the 10-hour acting masterclass down in the description below and also the comment section, as well as the 10 acting resume templates. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.